Dictator, terrorist, murderer. General Habibi stunned the world when he invaded his neighbors and proclaimed himself leader of the newly established Arabian Caliphate. This madman built himself a reputation for complete disregard for human life, often showing no mercy towards those that oppose him. Using the newly acquired wealth from the vast oil reserves of his captive nations, Habibi was quick to establish a formidable defense network throughout the territory. Using his enormous wealth and influence, he has been able to gain some legitimacy. This cannot be allowed to continue. Surrounding himself with elite royal guard, he is seen as untouchable, and short of a full-scale invasion, he will remain unharmed. The president is unwilling to commit troops at this time, but has given the green light for a top-secret operation to remove the threat without risking the lives of American troops. As the leader of an elite squadron of AH-1 Cobra attack choppers, you have been tasked with leading a false flag operation to strike at the heart of the dictator's regime. Intelligence confirms that the General Habibi is on an inspection tour aboard an Osa-2 missile boat, presenting a rare opportunity to destabilize the regime. Decapitate the snake so that the body dies. The mission is to locate Habibi's vessel and engage and eliminate him before he can return to safe waters. It is a danger zone, with detection meaning instant retaliation. Precision and timing are essential. Strike swiftly and withdraw. The president will disavow any knowledge of your actions should you fail. Would you like to know more? Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more exciting missions from the world of sea power. You've heard the briefing, and now we're off on our merry way to find General Habibi. Now, this is a scenario that's included in the base game, and it's not really the way it is supposed to go. But as soon as I saw the briefing and the lineup, I just was reminded instantly of a game I used to love as a kid. Back when EA still made amazing games, and that was Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike, all of those Apache helicopter games. Loved them. Great soundtrack. And I know a guy that did a cover for the song, the original theme song. He's an Aussie dude, and I asked to use his song years ago when I first started making content, so I'm going to make something cool for the intro. Welcome to Sea Power. It's a beautiful game, and a lot of the people I've been speaking to are saying that they've spent half of their time just taking screenshots and recording cool flight operations from aircraft carriers or doing things like this and watching their pretty unit models just fly around in circles. Our mission today is to try and kill, or capture, but preferably kill, an Iraqi general of the Navy who is doing a fleet tour, and it is a prime opportunity for us to strike him while he's down. We are playing as Iran. We have access to 2 F-14s flying a combat air patrol for us. They are loaded with 4 AIM-54 Phoenixes. We've got AIM-7E, which are not so useful compared to the later variants, and the AIM-9J. So we'll have to keep an eye out for air contacts and make sure that speaking of the devil, make sure our helicopters stay safe as we look for this general. It's a beautiful shot there of the sun. Aesthetically pleasing, very much so. I noticed the launch update brought a nice quality of life change in that the map tools are now just an icon you can click on, which is going to be fantastic. Save a lot of that clicking around in the menu. I haven't been able to get the request to your identify yourself mode to work, so I usually just choose whether or not they're hostile. Now this is apparently, according to our radar cross-section, is an airliner or a bizjet. But if you take some of the lessons from my sensor theory video and apply them to this situation, we have a single contact approaching at 1200 knots. Now, I don't know about you, but do you know any airlines that can fly at 1200 knots besides the Concorde? I don't know of any airlines that can fly at 1200 knots. So we've launched some Phoenix. They're lofting high. Just one. We still don't know what it is, so it does have me worried that it could be a fancy new type of airline. It's at 20,000 feet, so she's not terribly high. If it was 1200 knots at, max altitude, maybe. But no, this is a hostile. This is a fighter. We don't know what it is, though, and I really hope it's not an airliner. Can we strike home with this Phoenix? Yeah, that's not an airliner. That's a fast mover. Oh, it's a MiG-29. And it's going much faster than our Tomcats. So we need to get some extra missiles out on her. Whoa, nearly blew yourself up there, buddy. And we'll get a second missile out. We'll try and see if we can launch an AIM-7 as well. Oh, we've had a detonation with one of our Phoenixes. Turn away. Drop countermeasures. Try to defeat anything that it may have launched, but it has been splashed. We splashed one fighter. We have a missile out. Take evasive action. Dump the flares. Dump the chaff. Leave the formation. Split them up just in case this missile's got her turning away. Alright, I think she's safe. We've splashed one fighter. Missile is defeated. Very well defeated. Now let's have a quick look for other air contacts and then go back to our choppers and see what they're up to. Lead chopper is at 25 feet. Trying to stay under that radar horizon. Looks like our choppers are fitted with tow missiles and hydras. Not quite the same loadout as Desert Strike. The Desert Strike Apache had the Hellfires. Oh, this is a cool concept for a mission. I like these kind of operations. Don't get me wrong, the big fleet battles are cool, but these nice, quick, high pace, lots of action in them. I really enjoyed the air operations one I did with Syria. I uploaded that yesterday. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We had an unlimited air budget. This one we'll have to make use of the units that we have. Now the Tomcats only have an air search radar, but let's try and visually identify something on the surface here. If we come down to about 20,000 feet, we should be able to see any surface contacts and still have enough altitude to dodge. Well, maybe not missiles, but we can certainly dodge any Sea Whiz or even stay out of its range. Now, ships on the surface are pretty visible in clear conditions. Larger ships are anyway. No sign of the general. I noticed too, if you move the node here, the aircraft reacts instantly to them, which is great. So you get some smooth movements. Get all sort of funky animations while you're filming up close. Still no oh, we have a surface contact. Visible sighting it, but it does look like a freighter of some description. It's not the boat we are looking for. It hasn't come up on our sensor screen yet, but we can see him. No more contacts on the surface. We may have to descend a little bit. The choppers are almost at their waypoint. I also have to keep an eye out for more MiGs. That would not be good. About 3 minutes till that waypoint and no sign of any other surface contact besides that freighter looking boat on the surface just there. I'm not even sure if this will work, this method. I could be just wasting my time. Let's descend to 6,000. Puts us at way more risk. It's Friday here, so it's Scotch Day. So excuse me if I slur a little. Where are you, boats? I would like the Tomcats to find them so that the SeaCobras don't just run into them. And I don't even know what they're going to be. Could be. Oh, we have a contact here on the surface. If you look closely, I'm not sure if it'll render, but certainly we've got 3 contacts there ahead. Let's ascend to 10,000 feet to stay out of any AA screen. There, just under the nose of that Tomcat, we have... What is it? Let's have a look. It might be the boat we're looking for. Does look like an OSA. Looks like a... Is that a second OSA? Could be. I can see the missile tubes. I have to slow down time there. I'm trying to make out the silhouette. Alright, we need to... We're at the right altitude to stay out of their fire, which is good. And our choppers are heading straight for them. We're all at 25 feet. And we can see them there on the horizon. We've got 4 boats. We are best to attack from the side so that they can't all focus on us. They're hard to starboard. And we will attack that first, what appears to be an OSA. Let's go down a little bit lower. An OSA does not necessarily have the best... Well, they have the AK-230. But I think we could strafe them once or twice while they're preoccupied with our helis, just to tie them up a bit. Alright, we're going to gain some altitude with our lead heli. Let's see if that extends the range of the tow missile. Switching to weapons tied in case they open fire on us. We don't have any form of sensors in these aircraft. Our only form of sensor is eyeballs and the air search radar on the Tomcats. Alright, we know that's an OSA. Just gonna guess. Educated guess. Well outside the range of a tow missile, unfortunately. We are going to have to close to 2 nautical miles. Let's change up the pattern a bit. I want to try and focus our fire and we'll be spaced. At the moment we're in line of stern, which is not great for an attack, unless we're doing strafes. But we have wire-guided missiles, so we may need to pop them off and stay still to target them. Who knows? Every video so far I've tried to do something new. And I have not used attack choppers yet. Alright, they're painting us with radar. We have a tow missile out. They're firing at the lead chopper. We'll take some evasive action here. We do have a fair amount of range, so we've got enough time to get out of that tracer fire. Tow missiles away. 1 hit, 2 hits. How much damage will it do to this patrol boat? We may need to pour on the fire. It's still shooting at us. Still taking evasive action. The rest of the formation is launching a volley. Lead aircraft's taken 2. That's 5 tow out on this boat here. Oh, splatting him. I think that silenced the guns. Let's finish him off with a rocket strafe. Ascending to 200 feet. Oh, they're shooting at my Tomcats. They are. Oh, shit. Well, that's providing a distraction, I guess. Oh, they fixed the guns, but the rocket strike landed. They're still firing at us. Shoot them! It's a resilient boat. It's taking rockets like there's no tomorrow, because there isn't for a tomorrow for this boat. I think the front gun is out and the rear gun is still active. So we'll stay behind him. Oh, smashed him. We will have to conserve ammo. We have another Osa as our next target. Tomcat circling above. Oh, let's change that pattern. I don't like it. Tighten up. Oh, it intercepted a tow missile. At least it's not shooting at the heli. So we are going to have to oversaturate him. Tomcat's coming in for a strafing run. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Oh no, one of our Tomcats got hit by a stray round. Man. It was a ray round. It was like a laser ray. Just flicked the defensive gun up at the last moment and clipped him. That was an expensive loss. Iran can't afford to lose Tomcats because it can't replace them. I already have an idea for my intro formulating in my head. False flag operation. To kill the evil man. All I remember from that game is that the bad guy liked to dunk people in barrels of water. Hot water, by the look of it. Little Sprite bubbles coming off it in the film clip. I guess you wouldn't call it a film clip, but back then it was pretty high-tech. Well, our second Osa is getting pounded. Hitting them with a chain gun. Pretty sure it's a 3-barrel 20mm based off the Vulcan. I do love attack choppers. I reckon they're very, very cool. And I'm pretty sure someone's trying to develop a reimagining of Desert Strike. Pretty sure I saw that. Can't remember who it is though, or who the publisher is. It'd be ironic if it was Microprose. And a nice surprise, I guess, because they're reinventing all that nostalgia. Okay, let's change up this pattern a bit. Let's go line abreast. What have we got here? A P6 torpedo boat. I called that the toilet paper boat. Look at all the tow missiles. Go. Lead chopper has now run out of tow missiles. Only got Hydra and 20mm left. Contact there on the P6. Project 183. Getting absolutely pounded. Let's try and get some rounds on him, please. Finish him off. Ouch. That would hurt a lot. Oh, for a moment. Not really giving the damage control team much to work with, are they? That's so cool. Really cool. Take that, you evil dictator man and his friends. I've got 2 more surface contacts left. One is confirmed to be a P6. I've got to keep my Tomcat away. That was really... I didn't think we would lose him in one pass. A little bit disappointed in that. But I think so far in my time playing Sea Power, I've only lost aircraft. Yeah, I don't think I've lost any ships. Oh wait, no I did in my very first mission. I lost the cruiser right at the last minute because I wanted an extra kill. Yeah, so I have lost a ship. But mainly airmen. Yeah, I got too hungry. I finished the first Soviet mission I played, the high value target mission, but I got hungry for the last, I think it was the last destroyer. Might have been a Charles F. Adams or something. Yeah, I got hungry for it and got harpooned. A salvo of Hydra, something squishy exploding on the deck, and that one sending straight to the bottom. Lead chopper only has 6 Hydra left. Fairly short range. Let's get in there with the rest of the tow missiles. Got nearly double the range of the Hydra. Just charge this last boat. P6. Try and identify the other contact. It's armed with 25mm guns, this Project 183. In the context of this game, it's not very powerful, but one-on-one against a chopper, it could do some damage. Friendly tow missiles are out. She's opened up with the twin. Oh no, Instagib! Oh, they shot the tail off. Oh, we got... I think that was a bit of RNG. Saying that, nope, you die today. Or hit with a non-tracer. Well, get revenge. So what's that? 4 airmen down. Pilot, weapons officer on the Tomcat, pilot and co-pilot in the lead chopper of our SeaCobra formation. That's all the contacts destroyed. Not a flawless run, but a pretty fun mission. Nice contact. I would like to do, yeah, someone build me a land mission so I can go around with a squad of choppers. That would be so fun. I will eventually make my own missions. I just don't have time at the moment. But anyway, that's all good. Thank you for watching another video from myself. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.